Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This is card number 2 using the Spotlight on Nature bundle. And I've also brought in the Distressed Tile 3D embossing folder for this one. Just a subtle little bit of texture on the card. And then we've got the texture in the ribbon, and we've got the texture in the outline of the Blackberry Bliss die cut in behind. I have used Smoky Slate, Gray Granite, and Blackberry Bliss to do the background, and then I ran it through the folder, and the Blackberry Bliss is second value. So this card also, I've stamped the inside because the Blackberry Bliss paper is so dark. I put a 5 1/4 by 4 piece of basic white inside, added in a couple of gray granite leaves, and then again this is 5 1/4 by 4 as well. So pretty standard sizes on this one. So let's get started. I've already stamped this piece. So the first thing we're going to do is stamp the inside so that I don't forget to do it. So I've just got a piece of scrap paper underneath because I'll be stamping off the paper. I'm just going to move some of these things over because I seem to be crowding myself here. Okay, so we're just going to pop a set of leaves down here, spin it around, do the same thing again, just like that. Okay, so we're going to put that off to the side for now, and then we're going to come in and start building our card front. I just stamped in, added some leaves, leaving enough space, knowing that I'm going to be, oops, I missed, so we're going to turn that one over. There we go. See, paper has two sides. I just want to make sure that I'm leaving space to add the other pieces in, so that I can fill as I need to. So we're just going to pop that one there like that, I think. And then we're going to come in kind of like this so that we've got lots of coverage of the leaves and it's not just kind of scattered all the way around the outside. So we're just going to turn this around, pop some leaves down there like that. Now, the thing is, we can always come in at the end if we feel like we need to just touch up a couple of the leaves. Absolutely, we can come in at the end. One of the things I wanted to do with this is, in all of the cards I've done with this set, I've never used these kind of background pieces. So I thought on this one, we would start filling in with some of these pieces. And it doesn't matter if you overlap. We're just trying to fill the space. Keeping in mind also that we're going to be running that the folder over it. So that's going to take up a little bit of real estate as well, as far as detail goes. So I'll just close that one up. And let's pull in the Blackberry Bliss. And I need to remember it's second value. So we're going to come in and just start adding that Blackberry Bliss in. Again, it's fine to overlap. And just keep adding it in. Turn your stamp around so you don't get too much of a kind of a pattern going on. The idea is for it to be kind of random, and start to fill in those spaces. And before I run it through the folder, we'll compare it to the other one. So this is how it is now, and it's about as busy as the example is. There's some white spaces there, but you can see the difference that the embossing folder makes on this. It completely amps up the pattern. So I'm just going to pull this back in here, pull out my folder. And again, this is the Distressed Tile 3D embossing folder. So we're just going to pop that in like that. Where the Stampin' Up logo is the kind of the top. So what comes out is the front of the embossing folder. Again, embossing folders, we always put the hinged end in first, so that we don't distort or crack our folders. Okay, so now we're going to pop that out, and look at the difference the folder makes on that. You would not even believe it. It's fabulous. Okay, so let's start building the card. I'm just going to put adhesive on the back of the inside. Again, we're doing the inside first so that I don't forget to do it. So we're just going to pop this in like this. There we go. All right, and we can get this out of the way now. And I've got this ribbon. This is the 2-pack ribbon with the petal pink and the white. And so I'm just going to add this ribbon in about 1 inch up from the bottom, like that. I think I put it just a little bit higher on my sample card, but that's fine. Then we're going to just pop some adhesive all the way around the outside, like that. And then we'll pick this up, pop it down, lining it up like we always do, equal distance top, side, and bottom. And then when you pop it down, it is in the right place. So we're just going to flat mount this, the thanks. The thanks is from the kit. This would be fabulous. Not that we want to make sympathy cards, but it would make a very, very good sympathy card. And you can change up the colors if you wanted to do this and do it in fall themed colors and do, you know, a happy fall y'all kind of card. Or if you've got a friend who really loves those kind of fall or rustic colors, you could absolutely pull in some pecan pie and pumpkin pie and all of those kind of colors to fancy it up for a specific person. So we're going to pop the greeting down just like that. We've dimensionalized it, and you can start to see the layers of texture building. We've got the texture in the stamp, we've got the texture in the folder, again in the ribbon, and then in the die cuts themselves. Now, if you were using this as a masculine card, you might stop here. I, of course, I'm going to bling it up a little bit. I'm just going to put a bow. I'm just going to use an adhesive dot. Just tuck a bow on the side, right like that. And then I've got the adhesive backed transparent gems in the Blackberry Bliss. And we're just going to kind of scatter those around wherever we think there's a little bit of a spot that could be filled. And we'll just pop one in. And then I want to pop one down here as well, just to keep the eye kind of moving around the card. So that is our card for today. Again, using Blackberry Bliss, Gray Granite, and Smoky Slate for our colors, and pulling in the Distress Tile 3D embossing folder. So thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.